my Do Something and Report It project. We're down here at the the Hennepin Energy Recovery Center. Let's take a big look at it. As you can see, it's a huge facility. It's a waste-to-energy facility. You're all familiar with it from class. And those of you who are not, you're going to get to see it from the inside out. We're going to meet up with Mark, who's an engineer for HERC, and he's going to show us around. I hope you have fun. So here we are at the HERC, and David's showing us around, and he's showing us, Mark Zabin. He's an engineer here, and he's showing us around at the HERC, and we're looking at all of the different sources that we have here. The tipping hall, refusal pit, crane pulpit, and we're going to go look at all of this.
Yeah, I can describe it to you.
Great, appreciate that.
Okay, so garbage comes into the tipping hall. It's like a big garage with a high ceiling where garbage is dumped on the floor. Then a loader pushes the garbage into this 40-foot deep pit. A crane moves back and forth and up and down. The grapple moves up and down on top of the pit, and then the grapple will pick garbage up. It will mix garbage, so if you get wet garbage, dry garbage, this kind of garbage, that kind of garbage, industrial, residential, it mixes it all up. It's like tossing a salad, so you're getting everything mixed really well. And then some of the loads will be picked up and dropped into a hopper. The garbage feeds by gravity down a chute into a loader into the furnace. This is called the furnace here. That's where garbage burns. There's air coming from the bottom, air shooting from the sides of the furnace. The walls of the furnace are tubes, steel tubes that contain water. So when garbage burns, there are called grate bars. Imagine a loaf of bread, like a loaf of bread that's this long, like French bread. And the grate bars are attached to beams that force some of the grate bars to move back and forth. So it's pushing the garbage up. So the garbage moves like in a wave while it's burning. It's burning. It's pushed in on this side. It takes about 45 minutes. It moves across the grate, and then by the time it gets to here, number 8, it is ash, and then it's all burned out, so it falls into an ash quencher, and then that's called bottom ash, and then the fly ash that's in suspension get mixed later on and disposed of in a triple-lined ash landfill. But at any rate, so the garbage burns, hot gases are released. These gases and the radiation from the fire heat up water in the walls of the furnace, and as the gases move through different passes of the furnace, they are heating more walls, and the gases move through the boiler here. This is where the water is hot water is turned into steam, and the steam is further heated into superheated steam. That's very high pressure, high temperature steam, which turns a turbine right here. This turbine generates electricity. The turbine, as the steam moves through the turbine on the outlet, it has to be condensed back into hot water again. So that's why we have a cooling tower. You see cooling towers at all power plants. Their purpose is just to supply chilled water to condense the steam from the turbine back into hot water. These plants need water running through the tubes, not steam. So there's two loops. This is the water loop, and then there's a steam loop. As the exhaust gases move through the pollution control equipment, scrubber, baghouse, carbon injection, and then the stack.
Excellent. Thank you.
In a nutshell, that's what we do. We're kind of like a coal-fired power plant, where instead of burning coal, we burn garbage.
Excellent.
Okay. Treats, so there's a water. It almost smells like the grandma's.
Ooh, yeah, smells lovely. So here we are coming from the command station, the man who's actually moving the cloth of all of the garbage that we bring in. Basically, he's filling up the hoppers, which will then be pushed into the furnaces.
The garbage will drop in it.
It'll drop right into there, I guess.
Yeah,
and that's where the waste gets converted to energy. All right, here we are in the furnace. That burning light is a very intense heat. I can feel it.
Air coming up through the bottom and air on the side.
up. You can see inside there. It's just burning hard. That's it. We just got done here at the power plant. Well, the energy plant, we should say. And they were really awesome. Look forward to putting this all together. Thanks for coming with me.